Hello guys, my name is Stephanie, but you can call me Steph, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. I make videos. So in today's video, I wanted to answer the question, do I regret having my gender reassignment surgery? This is a question I wanted to answer because I think following the two most recent videos I put out, people are concerned about kind of my mental health, which I do really appreciate, and thank you so much. And they're kind of wondering whether or not it's related to surgery. This is a question I've been asked quite a few times now. So I just wanted to make a video to kind of put those rumours to rest and things like that. But firstly, before I start doing all of that, I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for all of your support on my last two videos. I know they're a little bit different to what you're used to, but I really appreciate your support around my mental health and my openness with my mental health. I think it's really important to have people online who are talking about their mental health in a really open way. I don't want to hide anything from you guys. There are some days when I don't put on a full face of makeup and look this good, and there are days where I just feel crappy, but there are also days like today where I feel great about myself and I feel up and I feel brilliant. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has kind of praised me for going down a therapy route but keeping it really open with you guys, because it's really important to me to have that relationship with you guys, because you feel kind of like a mini family, which is weird to say, but you do. You feel like a small family, and I feel like I tell you everything, and it's really important to me. So thank you so much for your support in relation to that. I really appreciate it. I am feeling a little bit better and I'm getting help, and I've had kind of appointments. I'm waiting for referrals and things like that to go down the therapy route. So I'm feeling like that's a really good first step for myself. Anyway, on with the actual video. So just to clear this up completely, first thing, I do not regret my surgery at all, not one bit. My mental health and the changes in that is something separate that I'll explain a little bit later. But in terms of my surgery, I am very happy with the result, and it has eased a lot of my dysphoria, and it is something I really wanted and was very important to me. And I don't regret it at all, not even a little bit, not even with all of the complications that happened, not with any of that. I am so pleased with the result. I love my vagina, yes. It's just great. I love having it. I don't feel dysphoric about that part of my body anymore. I think where the concern is coming from is in the trans community. We put so much gravity into the idea of having surgery, and because I transitioned from such a young age, I had learnt to put that gravity on the idea of having surgery as my final step of my transition, of my physical transition, and I put so much weight on that and so much emphasis into that, and I hadn't thought about the fact that there are other things in my life that I needed to address. But instead of addressing them, I just projected it all onto this idea of having surgery as kind of fixing everything. And what happened was I had my surgery, the world went into complete lockdown, and I was completely isolated. I couldn't go out because I was high risk recovering from surgery. I had no job because I had lost my job due to the ongoing COVID pandemic. And it was just absolutely the worst feeling, because all you want to be able to do, I'm sure there's a hair on my lip, I'm like 100% sure there's one there. Is there one there? Am I going crazy? I feel like Thorgy. I can't tell if there's one there. If there's one there, leave it down in the comments below. So what had happened was I had had my surgery in February, and I was healing and I was recovering and all of those important things. And then the world went into lockdown, and the second the world went into lockdown, I started experiencing extreme complications with my surgery. And I think that's a lot of where the emotional kind of side of things came from, because for me, I'm an emotional eater, so I eat in order to cope, which I know is not a good mentality. I know, I get it, whatever. You do you. And I was having all of these complications, and I couldn't go and see my doctor, and I was completely isolated from the world for about 4 months. So I went completely insane. And I'm not going to lie, it got to the point where I was feeling very suicidal, or I was feeling like I wanted to self-harm, which is a place I mentally hadn't been for years and years and years. So I really needed to address that. So that is where I think a lot of that comes from, is the fact that I had my surgery and I was really, really happy. And then I had all of these complications that I wasn't expecting. So not only was my surgery not like the be all and end all of my transition, which I never should have thought it was, it also became this whole other thing, and I developed so much anxiety around dilating and further complications and things like that. And it was just a really difficult situation to find myself in a really difficult time. And I said to my doctors, and I've said to my friends, I'm saying to you guys, I was just a victim of those circumstances, of the circumstances of having complications, but also having complications and not being able to access medical care, having complications and not being able to see my family. So it was a really, really difficult time. Because I was going through such an emotional time, I then ate. And being an emotional eater is something that has caused me to gain a lot of weight, but it's also something that had caused me to lose a lot of weight in the past. So my relationship to kind of that and my body is very much, it's either binge, 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 or purge, 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 and there's no kind of middle ground. And I'm kind of on that discovery at the moment of finding that middle ground. But I just wanted to make this video to say, I do not regret my surgery at all. I'm very happy with my vagina. The complications, although they have been severe, I am still really lucky to have had my surgery. I am so fortunate to have had my surgery before the COVID pandemic, because I know the huge impact it's had within the trans community and with medical appointments. So I feel very grateful for that, and I feel very blessed for that, and I'm really appreciative of that as well. But no, I do not regret my surgery. I love my vagina. It just has shifted around a few things and has altered my relationship to my body, which I am now addressing. But I do not regret it. Thank you for asking. I don't regret it. Love my vagina. And I know I've said that a lot, but I really love it. It's great. It's really, really good. So thank you to my doctor. I really appreciate it. And no, I don't regret it. So thanks for asking. That's it. That's it from me, guys. I will see you in a few days for a new video. Also, I still don't know how I feel about my hair in this like side part moment. So I can't do a side part because I have like a widow's peak, which someone noticed the other day in the comments. Thanks so much, someone in the comments. But I feel like I look like Morticia Adams. I feel like with the cheekbones and the straight down hair. I don't know. Do you guys like it? Let me know down below if you like it. And I will see you in a few days for another video. Bye!